Yo, 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 yo. Hope everybody can hear me out there. Hope everybody is good. Uh, go live because people say that they like when I go live up in this joint. So for the live thing, got my headphones on just because area that I'm at is a little noisy sometimes. So I want to make sure that everybody is good. I know it took me an entire week to be able to do my recap, but I wanted to make sure that I was on point. I wanted to make sure that I give shout outs to people that needed the shout outs. You know, I wanted to make sure that I did that, and here we are. Um, I guess everybody's at work, everybody's doing whatever, but yeah. Um, just want to make sure that you know everybody's doing good out there, whatever. It was pretty interesting this year in Sosua. It was very, very interesting to me because when I break this down to you, y'all going to understand what I mean if you was there and if you've been there before. And this is like, and you didn't go this year, you understand also what I mean. Um, First of all, I got a list. I think I need to have a list of the people who I truly believe won this year um, at Super Bowl. And these are people that I say that they won because they had a good crowd, they had good music, uh, and they made money. And they made like crazy money. And it's amazing how things in Sosua could change in a matter of 1 year or 6 months. Um, the ultimate winner, the ultimate winner this year, by far, was the people at After Hour, which is the casino in Playa Chiquita. These guys at Playa Chiquita, and I'm trying to look at my notes, guys. These guys at Playa Chiquita, these guys at 12:30 at night, it just got bananas up in there. It was a zoo. When I mean a zoo, it was a zoo. Um, I really think that the people up there should try to take the area that they have in the club and switch it with the area of the casino. And I understand. They're thinking about, well, you know, the casino, we have it there all year round. But if somebody is smart on that Super Bowl weekend, there were 2,000% say for this weekend alone, we're gonna take these bullshit ass poker tables and blackjack tables, which they don't have but a few, and we're gonna take these old ass 1976 um, uh, machines, and we're gonna put them in the inside of the club where it's small. And then we're gonna take the other area, the big area, and we're gonna turn it into the club, and we're gonna turn it into where we all gonna party and we all gonna have a good time. I think that if they do that, it'll be smarter for them, make more money, have more people engage in the party, in the party aspect of it. Um, but the casino, Playa Chiquita, #1 winners of Sosua a Super Bowl. #2 that I believe that won Super Bowl weekend, which without a doubt was Rumba. Rumba consistently had at least around 6 o'clock in the afternoon, that was packed. The day of the Super Bowl, it was a zoo outside of Roomba. I'm not a fan myself of it. I went into Roomba like 3 times. But there was a lot of people up there. A lot of the guys like sitting there. They had the sports all day up in there. They had some NBA basketball. They had the Super Bowl. They just had the mob there when it came parties until midnight. So if you was there between 6 and midnight, they won. Another spot that won big time was Flip Flop. Flip Flop won on Super Bowl. They won because it was packed. They had their music going on. The waitress is on point. He has a following of his own that comes from his YouTube page. So big shout out to my man from Flip Flop. And it's just like it was popping up in there. So Flip Flop, they won. Another place that won was Mar y Arena, number 76 of the beach. My man Danny is the owner. That's the party that I host. And I'm not just saying it because I host it. I'm saying it because it's the fire spot on the beach. Has the best sound system on the beach. We do bottle service on the beach. We had dances on the beach. We had the video thing that turns around and everybody gets to be around it and dancing around it. We did that in the beach for the first time ever. So first people to have the best spot in the beach, as well as the best people to do it big time in the beach. So Mod Arena number 76 won big time. A lot of people came through. Great music. Once again, dances, bottle service, great food. Dominican American owner knows what he's doing. This is the celebrated 1 year anniversary, and it was off the chain. Big winners. Now, I hate to have to say this, but I also have to call out who were the big losers in Sosua. Ambi, which a year ago was packed, crazy packed, took the biggest L. They took the biggest L. People did not want to go to Ambi. People didn't want to rock out with them. And one of the things I did, and I was one of the hosts at Ambi this year. It's crazy because every time a person's taking an L, they want me to come in and save it, whatever. But Ambi took an L. And I'm trying to figure out why Ambi would take such a big L. But that was the number 1 spot last year. Well, I went around and I talked to a lot of mangoes. And for some reason, like, even though guys set the trend over there, but guys have not gotten that memo yet. They go where the mangoes are at without knowing that the mangoes go where they're at. So the mangoes are not going to Albi because they all felt disrespected. They say the guys that was the promoters there used to diss them, used to carry them, used to make them pay a lot of money. They was picky with who they wanted to get in there. They was selective, with their crew. And a lot of the mangoes, they were not happy with being at Albi. So because they wasn't happy with how Albi treated them in the past, they straight up said, "The hell with Albi, we're not going down to Albi." Especially now that a lot of the clubs have opened on the upside again, and down where Classical used to be and all of that. Since they open, Albi is gonna have to figure it out. They have a nice little KOD that did the KOD like the States. I don't think personally that people are gonna go down there to go into an atmosphere of Atlanta or atmosphere of Miami. That's not what they're looking for. But that's where they want to go with it at Omni. And I think that in a way is also hurting Omni because it doesn't make no sense to have a KOD when you are in Sosua. Another place that took a huge L was uh, downstairs from Classical. Classical usually got two levels. The upper level is not open. The bottom level is open. They changed the name so they could stay open, but they took an L because it wasn't crowded in there and people wasn't going in there. There are other spots that um, that really won, and I don't know what my drunk ass was thinking, but I thought that I wrote them down, and I can't even find them. But um, oh, I'm gonna tell you right now. Okay, I'm gonna tell you another spot that won. High Club. The owner's name is Herb. High Club. They had a good crowd. A real good crowd up there. Somebody that won big time also is a spot called Fat Jesse's. And it's funny, right? Because I was walking down for the first time, walking on that main road, and I saw a sign that said Fat Jesse's, and another one that said Slim Jesse's. I was like, wait a minute, they competing with each other? And the answer is no. One is for healthy food, and the other one is fast food and all that stuff. So Fat Jesse, let me tell you how these guys did it. They were downstairs. I don't know if they was charging cover, but there was an open. They had karaoke going on, and besides karaoke, they also had a little stage. They had a screen that they were showing the game, and during the game, there was partying. They had a DJ. It was outside on the main street, which made it hot. And then after the game, I mean, they were partying hard. They were passing the mic. A lot of the guys that was there got on the stage and started partying on top of the stage where the music was going on. So shout out to Fat Jesse because they did their thing and they did it hard. Um, Herb nightclub, I said that already. Now, another person that took a big L from last year was, without a doubt, was Bailey's. Bailey's last year, during COVID or after COVID, everybody for some reason was going to Bailey's. Bailey's was the place to be. You went in there, you could get a seat, you can get service. It was a zoo. This year, I guess because everybody else had opened, Bailey's wasn't the spot. It's not the spot for food anymore. They're not even on my top 5 when it comes to food in Sosua anymore. There are so many new restaurants, so many great places to go to in Sosua now that Bailey's, they have definitely dropped all the way to the bottom. They are also one of the big losers of 2023. And then this is the biggest loser to me in Sosua 2023. For the first time in the history of me going to Sosua for the past 16 years, for the first time ever, this is the biggest loser. Biggest loser was that there was more guys than mangoes. I mean, way more guys than mangoes. I can't believe it. If you did not have mangoes that you dealt with in the past, it's a lot. It was a lot of dudes. And the crazy part is a lot of mangoes didn't come from around the country because once again they're thinking about how bad it was last year when a lot of guys did not show up. And then we had a lot of, I'm gonna say rotten mangoes. Mangoes that were just not good at all. Quality of the mangoes, dropped tremendously. The best mango I saw, I probably saw 5 good mangoes that I did not know. Was that I give them 80%. That's another video I'm gonna have to come here and talk about. But the mangoes was bad selection of mangoes, and there was more guys than mangoes. First time ever, and that was a big L for a lot of guys out there because there was such low amount of mangoes, and there was such a low good quality of mangoes that it made it crazy. A lot of guys just partying like crazy. I don't know, is it because they was just into partying, they had nothing else to do, but it was popping in there. So that right there, guys, is my breakdown, my recap, Super Bowl 2023. I hope I didn't miss anything. If I did, oh well. I promise not to keep you on this so long. I want to say thank you to everybody that approached me from the airport to Sosua, asking me to do more videos. One of the reasons why I have not done videos, guys, I'm in LA. I'm active full time. I take it very serious, and it's tough with this type of content, the mango content, to be on the serious side of acting, and that has more value to me. But I'm gonna continue to try to do videos with good content. I just got back from Japan. I could talk about that. I just got back from Colombia also. But if I'm not there, if I don't deal with it 9 out of 10 times, I think it's a waste of time giving you a video of something that myself don't know. So until the next time, hope you enjoy this. I guess I got to be like everybody else. Click on whatever you got to click to follow me and tell somebody about my channel. I promise to give you more content. I'm out, y'all.